Alright people, this is my current fish tank that I'm going to be upgrading. I had a lot more stuff in there previously, but I removed it because I'm going for a more minimalistic approach. That's the bully of the tank right there. Just saw him flexing on him. Got some nice fish in here, trying to hook them up with a nice big 72-inch tank. So what I've done was I purchased a bunch of stuff. Over here, I went cheap with the CFS 700 by Odessa, or Odyssey, whatever they want to call themselves, but it's like $100 or less, and it works very well. Prior to that, I was using an Eheim Professional 2, which I loved, but it's expensive, the parts are expensive. I just got tired of it, so I ran them side by side for a little bit. Can't really see it, but let's see if I put the light on. Ran them side by side for a bit, so this thing could get acclimated and settled in and all that. Right now I have the UV light on. I got some of those bio balls with the sponges in there. Let's check out this side. I mean, this thing is a beast. It works well. Nice big fat hoses. And outputs a ton of water. Nice big giant intake. Got me a 500 watt thermometer from eBay, which doesn't work too well. Thermostat doesn't really kick in the way it should. Trying to show this little thingy up here. Yeah, that thing puts out some pressure, I tell you. It made my Eheim look like a joke. Anyway, enough of that. I'm gonna show you the tank that I'm upgrading them to. It's in my garage. So this thing is a beast. It's 72 by 24. The only thing I don't like about it is the stand. Very generic, but you know, I'm guessing it'll do. It has one door, enough for the filter and the pump. It came with the aquarium hoods. 2 hoods, 36 inches. I bought this at PetSmart. It also came with aquarium kit, which I don't really care about. So a water test kit. And it came with the glass canopies. All for under $500. So not a bad deal, if I say so myself. So what I did do was I bought some of these at Walmart so I can place under the tank and slide it on my tile a little bit when it's partially full. I also bought this aquarium background. It's black. It's kind of like window tint, so it doesn't stick on with tape. It's like stuck on the back. And then I got some regular average Joe filter screen, fiberglass replacement screen. And I'll tell you why I got this in a minute, because I have a background from Universal Rocks. It's the Texas Holy Rock version that just came in today. I'm gonna go show you that. I also got some modules that came with it. It didn't come with it, but I bought it separately. So here are my modules. This is my big Mamba Jammer right here. It's going in the center of the tank. And I got these smaller rocks. And they're not small by any means, but pretty hefty too. They're weighed down by rocks in the back, as you can see. This is the 41. I've got another one. I think this is 40, Deco 40. And this is the 44, I believe. The idea is to kind of line these up on either side of this rock and have the Holy Rock background in back of that. So my Holy Rock background just arrived today. It's right here. I got this from your fish stuff. It ships directly from Universal Rocks. These are bought separately on Amazon, same price, but since I'm a Prime member, they shipped 2 days. That took about 3 weeks to get here, so I wanted to time it out. Now, one thing about these, they do come wrapped in plastic, and for good reason, because they're very chalky, as you can see. A lot of people say it makes the water cloudy, and I've been able to get confirmation by asking some YouTube folks about it. So my plan is to do a light power washing, and I'm going to soak it in that tank for a few days where water changes. I got some wave makers to kind of circulate the water while they're in there. And once the water stops being cloudy and it's safe for my fish, I will introduce my fish to the tank and just turn everything over. Before I unbox this bad boy, I want to show you something else I got. I also picked this up at your fish stuff. This is the Supernatural, I think it's called Tahitian Moon. It's black sand. Can't really see it, but this thing is a beast in the tank. It is gonna look tight. It's shiny little crystals. It's gonna make the white background pop. These things are 20 pounds each. I went on some site and found a calculator. Figure I need about 6.5 20-pound bags to get about a 2-inch layer on the bottom. I think I'd start off with that. So let's unwrap this bad boy right here and see what it looks like. I'm gonna go get a scissors and I'll be right back. All right, so I just sliced that open, but I have not looked at it yet. Oh wow, it's folded in half. Cool. I was not expecting that. Pretty excited about that because I heard it was flexible. And I don't know if you noticed, but that tank out there has 3 center braces. Not 1, not 2, but 3. So you could imagine getting this thing in there is going to be problematic. But this thing looks beautiful. Look at this. This is folded in half, so stretched out. Oh man, this is even better than I thought. Wow. Look at this thing. Oh, shoot. I'm I'm like in love right now. Hold on. All right, let's just try to get a whole view here. This is 72 by 24. I might have to trim it down. I really didn't care because I wanted a nice tight fit as opposed to half inch off. That would drive me crazy. I'd rather take some time and just Dremel it out or something, you know, I'll figure it out. But this thing is really nice. Look at this. The texture on this is insane. Look at that. Look at this cave right here. Nicely done. This weighed about 22 pounds according to shipping. There's another cave. Another nice kind of triple cave here. So the reason I bought that screen was because I kind of want the fish to go behind here, but I don't want them to live behind here and get lost. I got a few timid fish that would just stay buried in this thing forever. And I don't want them to die and pollute the area or just not be visible. So a lot of these I'm going to screen off, like this area, I'll just, from behind, screen it all in so they can't go out these holes. But for instance, this cave area here, I'll create a kind of a space where they can come in and out. That should be nice for them. I'll pick a few areas like that. Like this might be another one because it's raised. We can come out of here. That's another one. Another potential one. A couple more over here. Nice big cave looking thing. So the back will be screened off, like where my hand is at, to not allow them to go back there. But they can still enter the cave and kind of just make this their home or whatever they feel like doing. And one thing I will notice is the rocks are kind of a different color. Not too happy about that because this was supposed to be, they're both universal rocks. It's supposed to be white and white, but this looks kind of dark gray. But I'll see what happens when I wash it off. One thing I can tell you is this piece right here doesn't have all that residue that those do. So they may have learned their lesson on these and stopped producing them that way. Not sure. Either way, I'm taking them out, pressure washing them, soaking them, getting them acclimated, and I'll do a video on that. I'll also maybe show a video preparing this back of the background with the screen. Just depends if it's too much work. Looks like it might be right now, but I waited 3 weeks for this, so why not wait a couple weeks more. All right, folks, over and out. All right. Too bad you're on YouTube. So this is kind of my design. I know you can't really see it, but got this small rock which is going to sit in front of this larger one. This is going to be kind of curved out so you can really see it like this. And I got this smaller rock here. So when it's all together in my tank, it's going to be pretty deep. I think the fish are going to love all the holes, structures. Yep. So that's kind of the look I'm going for. Once it gets in the tank, I'll figure it out. Might have to overlap these rocks a bit. Might even stand it up Might change it up, might flip the sides, I don't know yet. Here are these power heads I told you about earlier. I think these were like less than $20 each. These are gonna go inside the new tank to help get rid of some of the white stuff on there. I forgot how much water these things move, but they're pretty insane. Oh, 1,200. Yeah, I think that's pretty ridiculous for the price. So I just got 2. I figured even if one breaks down, I got another one, but I'm going for some kind of like circular movement within my tank. So we'll see how that works out. Alright, quick update, but that's it.